It's a gray cloud every day.
Next month, Dwayne Oreskowicz is set to be laid off at Carrier, the company Donald Trump hailed for saving jobs once destined for Mexico.
Companies are not going to leave the United States anymore without consequences.
But a year after his election, this Trump voter feels the president hasn't done enough.
Does he still win your support at this point as president?
No, not at all. He's negative right now.
He's one of more than 500 people whose jobs at this Indianapolis plant have headed south of the border, though Carrier has promised to keep 1,100 workers employed in the state after getting a $7 million incentive package from the state. In a Washington Post editorial, former United Steelworkers local leader Chuck Jones wrote, "We feel betrayed," adding, Trump continues to lie about his commitment to saving jobs at Carrier or anywhere else, and workers are taking note.
He made promises to the American workers. If he was president, he would keep these jobs here in this country. And we have seen nothing to indicate at all that he's remotely trying to do that.
Jobs data indicates something more positive. This year, an average of 16,000 manufacturing jobs were added each month, an improvement over the 9,000 average seen in the prior 5 years. Still, thanks to Mr. Trump's promises during the campaign,
we need a leader that can bring back our jobs, can bring back our manufacturing. My trade reforms will create a manufacturing revival in America. We're going to bring jobs back, big league.
Some feel he has overpromised and underdelivered. Rexnord, despite barbs from candidate Trump, closed its facility here, transferring operations to Mexico. Brian Reed spent 25 years there, and though he didn't vote for the president, he says a lot of his affected co-workers did. He's still looking for work.
We're getting ready to lose our livelihoods. This guy threw you a lifeline, everybody jumped on it, and he never pulled you in.
Blue-collar blues in a place the president relied on for victory. Ron Mott, NBC News, Indianapolis.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.